Hello, my name is Logan Philley, and today I will be giving my persuasive speech on why you should not smoke. Smoking is one of the most addictive habits around and is also known as one of the hardest habits to quit. If I told you that you could add years to your life or take years off your life, it seems like a silly question, right? But the crazy thing is that 1.3 billion people around the world would choose to take years off their life by smoking. Smoking is becoming a bigger and bigger problem in our world today. Smoking is set to kill 6.5 million people in 2015 and 8.3 million humans by the year of 2030. There are many reasons why people say they smoke and why people use the excuse not to smoke. And a few of the reasons why people do smoke is, one, they think they look more mature in teenagers. You find a lot of teenagers these days that'll see their parents smoking or their older friends that they know or college kids, or they'll see one of their role models on TV having a cigarette in a movie and they think it looks cool, so they decide to go steal their parents or steal their grandparents' cigarettes and go hide from them and smoke because they think it makes them look mature. The second reason is peer pressure. In schools now these days, every kid's trying to always rebel against his parents and do something that's not right. So you find kids trying to peer pressure other kids into smoking and just doing what's wrong. Third reason is mainly for adults and people who have been smoking for quite a while, is they say the reason they smoke is stress. They have a high stress level because of their work they do, or family life, or just everyday troubles through life. They just use smoking as an excuse to vent their frustration and stress. Some of the reasons why you shouldn't smoke, and the most important one, is health risk. There are many different health risks involved in smoking, and there's way too many to share, but I'm just going to share a few of the risks. Cancer is the leading and most dangerous risk, of course, but it can also raise your blood pressure, discolor your teeth and gums. It was said that couples who smoke are more likely to have fertility problems. Smokers take 25% more sick days than non-smokers, and it also affects your outside appearance, causing more wrinkles and paler skin due to the loss of blood. Another reason you shouldn't smoke is financial problems. It was said by the Rutgers University in New Jersey Agriculture Experiment Station that the average non-smoker's total financial assets are over 50% greater than a smoker's. It can also affect you while trying to find a job or getting life insurance. On an article, How Much Money Are You Spending on Cigarettes?, published on health.com, stated that an average cost of a pack of cigarettes in 2010 was around $5, meaning that a 2-pack-a-day smoker spends $70 per week on cigarettes, which comes out to around $36,000 a year, or $3,600 a year. And if that person is to make $35,000 a year total income, that means they are spending 10% on killing themselves instead of saving it or doing something useful with their money. The third reason you shouldn't smoke is it's a very addictive habit. Almost every person that smokes always on their first cigarette or first pack says that it's not addicting and they won't get addicted to it, and they just do it because it's fun or it looks cool, or they only smoke when they drink, or there's a million excuses they use. But then you find themselves 10, 15 years, even 2 years down the line, and they're addicted to the nicotine and they can't help themselves. It's the toughest part for people is trying to stop, I believe. And there's a bunch of different theories on how to stop. You have all the commercials about the Nicorette gum and nicotine patches and all that. And a few other reasons that will help you stop smoking is, one, you can quit with a friend, because if you started smoking, you probably didn't start smoking by yourself. You probably had an acquaintance with you that was there, and y'all smoked together, because nobody really likes to smoke by themselves. So it's always good to have a friend by your side to help you quit smoking. Second is you can make a list of reasons on why you want to quit and why you should quit, and keep that with you at all times. And if you ever find yourself wanting a cigarette, just look at your list and remind yourself of all the reasons that you don't want to smoke. The third, and probably the easiest and most efficient way to quit, is just to quit cold turkey and don't ever pick up another cigarette. Story that I would like to share is my grandpa. He started smoking when he was about 11 years old, all the way until he was 55, until he got put in the hospital and had to have emergency open heart surgery and a bunch of health issues due to smoking. And I was talking to him after he got out of the hospital. He was in there for about 2 weeks, and he said that he decided that that was the point in his life where he needed to better himself, and that smoking wasn't going to help that, so he just decided to quit cold turkey and hasn't had another cigarette in 8 years. Smoking kills more than AIDS, alcohol, car crashes, illegal drugs, murders, and suicides combined each year. Smoking is very addictive and is one of the hardest to stop. I hope after listening to my speech, you'll choose to add years to your life rather than take years off your life.